Ooh. One day I will learn where the microphone is on this tablet. Probably not today though. Right guys, welcome back to Debbie's Dolls, a collection of art dolls made for adults, not for children, far too expensive for children. Adult collectible dolls. Sorry I've been away so long guys, I don't know what happened. I've just realised that I have missed, like, counting this week, it would have been 3 theme Thursdays. 3 of them. It's got to be a record. Considering how much I love Theme Thursday, I don't know what's gone wrong. I do. Lots of stuff been happening. But anyway, I'm here in terrible lighting because there's no sun. I've had to put my overhead lights on, which probably means you're going to see my shadow. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to make my shadow there. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. We have got my overhead lighting, which kind of makes it look warm and cosy, even though it doesn't do the dolls an awful lot of justice. I'm trying to get out of it. There you go. There's my shadow out of the way. We'll do it from this angle. Right, we've got Evan and we've got Emily here, and they are doing this week's theme and last week's theme. I did have a baby ready for the previous theme, which was in red, but I think I changed her. Well, I did change her already. She's already in it. She's in a sleeping house, so sorry about that. But anyway, we've got this week and last week's, and we're going to do this, and I'll tell you what I've been up to. Let's have a look at Evan. No, let's have a look at Emily first, because she was in the previous week. So Emily is wearing this gorgeous cream little cardigan right here that's a little bit too big, but I like a little bit too big on the babies. It just looks adorable to me. And she's wearing a little cream bonnet, which is also a little bit too big, but still adorable. And she's wearing this dress, which came from Suzanne at Suzanne's Babies. And I call it a latte brown, but for the sake of the theme, which was autumnal colours, we're gonna just call it brown. It's got little cream polka dots all over it. It's got a cream trim around the bottom of lace, and there's some pleats on the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that there's pleats there, but there are. It's got a cream underskirt. She's wearing cream socks with cream lace. You can get the theme here. And on the side, there's 3 little white flowers stitched on, and she does have a orange dummy, because I thought that was very autumnal as well. It doesn't sit very well on her face, so I'm just going to leave it there. So that's my little Emily Kate for the autumn colours. And then over here we've got Evan. And I was very, very pleased when Yvonne said all bundled up, because this little guy, let me get a bit of hold of the iPad, this little guy was already bundled up because I took him out on Monday. I did. I was asked by somebody at church to bring one of the dolls along because they were very, very curious to see them. They've heard a lot about them, wanted to see one. So I picked out Evan because I couldn't decide, shall I take a sleeping baby or an awake one? And Evan has these little peaky eyes, so I figured he was kind of halfway between the two. Half asleep, half awake. So that's why Evan came along. And he's got the rooted hair as well, which I know a lot of people are fascinated by the rooted hair when they've not seen it because of how it's beautifully micro-rooted or mono-rooted. I'm not sure which he is, but yeah, it looks so good. So he came along and he's all bundled up, ready to go out on the cold night that it was. He's wearing a footless sleeper that is grey and navy blue stripes right there, and he has these they're not navy blue socks, but they're sort of a powder blue sock, kind of a dark powder blue, really nice, thick, keep the little feet warm. And then he's wearing this adorable chain knit, I believe it is, thick hoodie, which buttons up the front there, and on the top it's got some little ears, as you can see. And he has these mittens to match, but I've already taken them off because we're indoors now. So there we go. There is Evan, and he was loved. Everybody thought it was adorable. Everybody wanted to hold him and see what he felt like, and they were all fascinated. And of course I got the question, how much was he? Well, thankfully I bought this one a long time ago, so it's a lot cheaper than he would have been now, but still, everybody wanted to know that. But I love it when you get positive reactions, because I know a lot of people get creeped out by these dolls and they can't contain themselves and be, you know, polite about it. They have to just be rude, but everybody seemed to really like him, and I think that's a win for us all. I know when anybody gets positive reactions for the reborn dolls that I feel good about it when I hear that, so we got some positive reactions, guys. People from outside of the collecting community really enjoyed little Evan. I mean, how can you not look at a fruit? They were very, very interested, and they told me I should keep mittens on him all the time because he's got scratches on his face. Great when they join in. So yeah, that was that. And what else has been happening here? Had a birthday last Friday. It kind of whizzed by. When you're busy, time flies, right? So yeah, that was a busy day, and it just kind of flew by. And then yesterday I was with the children at church doing the rehearsals for the nativity play. Sorry about the wobbling, guys. I've got a sore wrist at the moment from drawing and stuff. Yeah, that's chaos. Absolute chaos. Don't know what's going to happen on Sunday. Sunday is the big night for the nativity, and you know about as much about what's going to happen on Sunday as I do, to be honest. And then after Christmas I'll be taking over the kids club, so that's it's just kind of hitting me that I'm going to be doing that, because the responsibility is huge. It really is, and not just for the position of, you know, taking over the running of the children's work, but the actual responsibility to the church and having keys and all of that kind of stuff. It's just scary, but yeah, it needs to be done, so I stepped up and said I would do it. But that, I think, is everything. And oh, the last thing is about my channel. Not much change really. As I'd said, I was going to set my videos individually. I'm still choosing to do that, but I'm probably just going to keep all my baby videos, reborn collection of videos set to for adults, because given the most recent statement from the FTC and YouTube, I think that is absolutely fine. I believe that is. If you're still having doubts, go and read their information rather than listening to other people's video. Get in there and read their own information. There's a YouTube channel called I can't remember what it's called now, YouTube Community or something. I'll pop it down in the description bar below my video to go and check that out, because they release all the information with links and stuff, and what they put out I really made me feel a lot more comfortable about what's going on. So I'm probably just going to leave all the videos I've already set as there are, because I don't want to go back through hundreds of videos just to change each one. So I'll probably leave them the way I've set them, or maybe just change the last couple that I've posted back to for adults, or not for kids. That's the setting, isn't it? Change it to not for kids, but leave the ones the older ones as they are, and then upload this one and all future ones as not for kids. And you know, just put a little disclaimer in the description and in the title saying it's that, you know, collectible dolls, art dolls for adults, as I'm saying, that's what they are. But yeah, I'm not too worried anymore. I think we're going to be okay, and as do a lot of clever people who've been looking at that information, so I think we're alright, guys. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there, and I hopefully will be back with you soon and seeing you in the comments, and you'll be seeing me in your comments if you post videos. And yeah, yep, I think that was everything. Can't think of anything else, so I'm going to get going, and I'll leave you with the image of these two pretty little faces right here, and apologising once again about the horrible lighting. Okay guys, talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.